What's going on, trainers? What's going on, friends? The Pokemon Presents was today, and we have a ton of jam-packed details for Pokemon Legends Z-A. We are going to jump into a extended look. This was the kind of like after the trailer portion in the Presents, kind of everything that was covered in Pokemon Legends Z-A, where they kind of went deeper into some of the details. We're gonna look at everything and see everything that we might have missed. So let's go ahead and we're just gonna jump in, and we're just gonna go kind of like bit by bit in the trailer, and we're just gonna see if there's anything we missed. Obviously, we have the tower right there in the middle, and we can see that this is really expansive. One of the things that was covered in the Legends trailer was jumping from rooftop to rooftop. So we have to assume that all of these different rooftops are going to be accessible in some way, shape, or form. As we keep going here, here's Prism Tower, you know, so that's one. We have the different shops and stuff here, which is really cool. So this is basically a look at all the different shops that we're going to be able to go to. We see some of them are redundant. If we kind of look, if we look in here, we can see that some of them are a little bit redundant here. So we can see that some are going to be redundant shops, but we know that there's going to be some that we could definitely go into. Fountain areas, you know, Badoos, Pavilions here, which is really, really cool. Confirmed, once again, if we look at the students here, we have some other details that we can see with some outfits that are in correlation. Again, kind of like in Paldea, we could be students, or we could be working for that corporation, the Quetzalcoatl, Quetzalcoatl, something like that. There's a specific place that we are going to be working in tandem with, and these are, it is called the Quetzalcoatl Inc. So these could very well be the Quetzalcoatl Inc. Employee, uniforms, or they could be students. But this also does include all the evolutions. So we know that we're going to have all the evolutions here. Here's Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon, which I think is just a really cool look. One of the questions I had during all of this was Pokemon Center, and we can see here, it looks like there is like a Nurse Joy. There's like a Nurse Joy of some sort here in the background, which I think is really cool. We can see this old man with a Badoo, and we can see this guy here, and it looks like if we were to take a gander at this guy here, it looks like what's on his hat here. So it looks like one of the bird Pokemon here. So there could definitely, is that like a Talonflame maybe? So it looks like there could be maybe like a Talonflame, maybe a Pidgeot. It's kind of really hard to make out exactly what Pokemon that is. But it looks like this could be like our travel companion, maybe like our fast travel companion. So kind of like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet right now, how you have like the different travel Pokemon that you're given. So I think that's a really cool thing. We take a look at the different regions here, or the different, kind of outbreak areas where all the different Pokemon are going to be. We can see that here is Lumiose City construction that is ongoing here. So this is definitely going to be, if we look here, we can see that this is definitely going to be how we climb. So this is probably going to be how we get to some of the top of the roofs and stuff, is just by kind of climbing up these different areas here, which I think is really, really dope. It looks like we have interactable stuff with some kind of like holograms and whatnot, which I think are really cool. Some kid behind us here with the Pikachu, and then another look at the Pokemon Center that we have here. So this is another look at the Pokemon Center. And we can see a really cool Pokemon Center design. Now, where's the Pokemon shop mark going to be? Well, it looks like there's a potion here, so it could be connected with both. Taking a look back, okay, there's an Aegislash. So, Aegislash confirms. What is that, like the 8th detail now? Aegislash confirm. And then we had the two other Pokemon here as well too. Oh, yeah, it looks like we have the two other Pokemon here as well too. We have Larvitar, which is a really cool as well. So we just kind of keep making our way through. Trubbish, Garbodor. I really like this quite a bit, because it's like Garbodor, their natural habitat. So obviously they're confirmed. Eevee once again. Different folks hanging out at a cafe. I said this during the presents, but we're probably gonna be able to kind of go through and shop at the cafe. Sylveon again, just further confirming evolutions. Weeping Bell, so really like that quite a bit.
After you arrive in
Once again, another look at the outfits that we have here. So, you know, we have the Kendrick flared jeans here, like a little purse pouch, a cool new hat, and a really cool jacket as well too. And then if you look through here, these are also going to be either people we can interact with or potentially Pokemon battles. So one of the two. So either Pokemon battles or folks that we just simply interact with. Our 3 starters, you know, Chikorita, Totodile, and Tepig, which was a really cool announcement for me. I was really beyond hype that we got Chikorita. One of the things that I was like, yo, I need my baby Chikorita to be here, and I felt like my wishes were heard. The cool thing about this too is Totodile is my wife's favorite starter Pokemon, which I think is really cool. So we just another look at the 3 different starters that we're gonna have here. A look back here. Again, here's that cafe where folks were sitting at. Again, this is going to be another cafe and or restaurant. My assumption, if I had to kind of guess, I think this is like the 15th detail at this point. My assumption would be that this would be a restaurant kind of similar to Paldea and Scarlet and Violet, where you would go and potentially get some kind of meals, or maybe something that affects the maybe outbreaks of Pokemon. Maybe that's something that affects their typings. I think there's going to be something really cool. Kind of like a mix between what if Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet had a baby. Another quick look here. Another quick look through us just kind of running through the town here. Just another look at Lumiose City. Like the lanterns, this is a day-night cycle, so that's a really cool thing to be able to see. Another look through here. Again, just more folks that are inhabiting the city. Love to see that. Again, here's the flared pants for our character. Again, for me, and I'm sure a lot of you guys, when it comes to clothing options, that's a really big deal. One of my biggest videos I've had in all of Pokemon are just the different clothing options in Paldea, and that was a huge video for me. So we're gonna do it once again here in Legends Z-A, but yeah, really cool stuff. We're introduced to a different character. So the 2 Quaquasical folks, we have Az or AZ, and then our 2 befriended folks that we have here. So just as a reminder, just so that you are familiar with these different characters, just to kind of run through, we have Jet, which is the Quasartico person who leads that. And then we have Vinny, who is the second person that is her secretary. And then we also have our friends, Urbine and Tawny, which you can choose at the beginning of Legends Z-A which one you want. And then, of course, we have AZ with his Floette, which is really cool. So love to see that. Love to see the different characters. He's going to be running a hotel. You know, he's going to be running a hotel here. And the hotel is going to be our base of operations. So kind of how Jubilife Village was our base of operations in Legends Arceus. The hotel that AZ runs is going to be our base of operations here. We have Quasartico Inc. They're the ones that are going through the redevelopment process of redeveloping Lumiose City. And they're the ones that I'm assuming that are going to be the villains as well. We'll probably have a situation kind of like we did in Galar, is my assumption. If we look through our character here, here's the male character. We have a different hat once again, different shoes once again. And then now our main character, at least the male main character, is rocking the jacket we saw earlier. And then we have 9 feet tall AZ over here. So any detail in the back here is the Pokemon Center / Pokemart once again. Looks like we have another shop back here that we may be able to enter. One of the things I'm really hoping is, like Arceus and Jubilife City, we were able to virtually enter everywhere. I'm hoping that's the same case here once again. Because there was a lot of closed down places in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So here's the outbreak areas and the wild zones. Again, Bunnelby. We have different Pokemon here once again. And for some reason, Scatterbug? I'm always forgetting. And then obviously the pre-evolution to Talonflame. That is, I cannot remember right now. Oh, I love that. Love that. We know that we're getting our Mega Altaria. We're getting Mega Ampharos. So again, just confirming. Oh, if we look through here, if we look through this one too, we can see a ladder. So again, how do we get up to roofs? There it is right there. Confirmed different ladder once again. Here it is. We're entering the zone. And we can see these different... Oh, we see some trainers here in the back here. It looks like this zone's pretty small, though. Look, how we just enter, and then there's the exit once again. So, Wild Zone 1. So, this is a smaller, a smaller area. It looks like it's just like one street or like one back alley. And if we look at the map here, you can see that this zone is only this little section right here. So, it is kind of a small zone. So, if only Bunnelby and Fletchling are appearing in that one zone, then that is a-okay. Again, it looks like zones are multi-layered and multi-leveled. So another detail here is, look, this is zone 6. If you guys look at the map here, and there is a little like arrow here. I'm assuming that arrow is tied into these ladders. So it probably has multi-layers to it as far as going up ladders and stuff here. And looking at our party, Bunnelby, Chikorita, it looks like we have a really good mix of Pokemon here. A look at the menus. This is one thing that I called out before in the Pokemon Presents as well too. They're definitely going for like a futuristic UI. I think the UI it's okay. It looks a little like Pokemon Unite, a little mobile gamey. But as we see, we have the different Pokemon. And one thing that I want to call out here is look at Chikorita having a fairy type move. So does that mean that Chikorita is going to have some kind of like fairy-esque mega evolution? Are we going to get like a fairy Meganium? Like that would be absolutely incredible. But typically, you guys can correct me in the comments, but typically Chikorita doesn't learn a fairy type move, which I think that is really, really cool. At least not early, not naturally in early game. So that is the registration screen there. Looks like we registered it. And if we look at the catching mechanic too, when we catch it, again, we have the ball that kind of bounces around, very similar a la Legends Arceus, which I really, really love the way that looks. Bring my fly balls back, bring my wing balls back. Here is our frenemy throwing out a Tepig here. And it looks like we're right in front of the AZ's hotel right here. So this is probably going to be a battle that we get. Like as soon as we get our Pokemon and we get back to AZ, we're probably going to fight our friend right outside of the hotel. Looks like this is kind of like that area, but the entrance into where AZ's hotel is at.
Moves can have a longer or shorter reach, or different areas of effect.
And again, it looks like, just another detail here. We're able to move around completely around the field, and our Pokemon are going to be moving around this field as well too, which I think is cool. Once again, that's just going to tell me, and that's going to tell you that we're going to be able to just simply run away when needed. All right, level 36. Okay, this is the Lucario and the Spritzy fighting here. So we'll just take another look at that. This seems like more of like an arena area. So this is probably this specific person here is probably like I don't know, either like a quest, or they could be a specific person that we have to fight. We have Talonflame and Hippowdon. Again, a nice little Goomy and a Pidgeotto down there, which is really cool. So kind of like that. Again, looking at the map, nothing special about the map, but we can see that the tower, Prism Tower, is right over here in the middle. We see the way that we're gaining XP here, so that's really cool. And then when we see the moves are used, we have really good animations as well, too. So here's a Pavilion following us. We have a Talonflame, a Gogoat, Ampharos, so that's really cool. Pyroar, a very tiny Onix. If we look through, another Pyroar kind of like monument here. So Pyroar may be like, again, another quest, because there's going to be a lot of missions or special missions that we're going to be on. So Pyroar may be a part of a quest in this specific wild area, this specific area that it's a part of, which I think is a really cool little call out. I like that quite a bit. Again, leveling up here, kind of just a level up screen. Look at, there is Gogoat going from level 39 to level 40. That's cool. Mega Evolutions. Just another look at Mega, going into Mega Evolution, Ampharos, Charizard, Kangaskhan. Going beyond plus Ultra into Mega. It's going to be interesting to see on how we get Mega Charizard Y, Mega Charizard X. Different hat. No, I think this might be the same hat as before, but again, just a call out to different outfits here that we have. And our character using our Mega Evolution bracelet. Mega Absol, I love the way this looks, guys. Like, if you look here, I think the Mega Evolution looks absolutely terrific. I think we're now like 55 plus details in here. But we have a really cool Mega Evolution, you know, the way that it looks quite a bit. I like that a lot. I like the animation style. Absol here and its transformed Mega Evolution. I think that's cool. We're able to see both of them. And I just love the way that the graphics look. You know, I know a lot of folks are not a fan of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, but I like the graphics of Scarlet and Violet. This looks like a nice up-res version of that. I think Legends is still GOAT, but hey, you know, I like it. Oh, here's Mega Charizard. Again, a really cool party of Pokemon here that they have. I like the Furfu in the party. He evolved into Mega Charizard. So they're just showing a lot of the different Mega Pokemon that we're gonna have here. You know, Absol, Altaria, Pidgeot, Charizard, Kangaskhan, Garbodor. I like that quite a bit. Again, I think Garbodor is probably gonna be a mission as well, to a mission and or quest. As well, if we look at the party here, we have a nice Umbreon. Love that.
As Lumia
Yes, okay. Again, it looks like a stall back here. So it looks like a stall. Again, this is going to be a person that we could probably purchase, you know, something from. Look at Gyarados like that. We have Prism Tower in the back. Again, this is going to be where we could probably come and swim and use our ride Pokemon, question mark. You know, what kind of ride Pokemon are we going to get this time?
Pokemon, who knows what
A look at Lumiose City's map. It looks like this is like a lobby area, you know, probably within the hotel.
kinds of encounters
This is probably gonna be our investigatory area. A Zygarde cell. Again, a lot of climbable rooftops here.
will await you.
Again, our character, this looks like we're probably on top of the hotel at this point. Yep, we can see the leaves here for AZ's hotel with the look of Prison Tower. I like that quite a bit. This will probably be like our resting area here. I like that a lot.
Legends Z-A. Coming late 2025.
Unfortunately, it's coming late 2025. I really wish they would have given us an actual release date. Even if they said, hey, October or whatever, late usually will indicate like November, December, which really, really sucks. I was really hoping to get into this game May or June in the next couple of months, but it seems like, you know, it seems like we were supposed to get a couple of announcements and we only ended up getting one, which kind of sucked. Moving on here. This one is an interesting thing. So we have a Rotom call here. So my guess is we're going to be given like some kind of like battle tower or something that we can participate in, which I think will be incredible. Which again, we have Prism Tower here, Lumiose City. So my guess is there's going to be some kind of like tournament or some kind of like battle tower that we can participate in, which I think is going to be awesome. All right, my friends, those are all the details that you might have missed through the announcement here of Legends Z-A. A ton of things from clothing to Pokemon to roofs to Mega Evolutions to little details. What are some of the details that I missed? What did I cover? What did I not physically see? What was a secret that we didn't point out here in this video? Let us know in the comments down below. And let me know your hype level for Pokemon Legends Z-A. All right, my friends, this has been Dom from the Game Looters. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm excited for Legends. I'm going to be making more content on Legends as we get it. Make sure you check out my other videos with the reaction from Pokemon Presents, a recap if you guys want to check that out. More details from the Pokemon website that we got through. We have tons of little details here that we went through. Check out all those videos, guys, and I can't wait to engage with you guys in the comments and see your excitement level. All right, my friends, this has been Dom. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.